Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Clarity, please. Oops. All right. Got somebody moving slow here. Yeah, so we have someone here who's kind of moving slow, or it's sort of an on and off situation. Yeah, we got someone's starting to lose a bit of control. This is a person who's trying to control something by making it kind of on and off. It is a person who procrastinates. Yeah, this is someone trying to stay in control. That's what it is. Yeah, this is also, yeah, there you are. This is yourself here, possibly Scorpio. But this is telling you to take back your power with someone here who's either procrastinating or it's on and off, because what they're trying to do is control you. You have to take back your power. It's about knowing what you want and not settling. This is a talk to the hand. Taking back your power. Yeah, it's time to go down a different path. I feel like you're definitely looking before you leap, though. Yeah, it's where you know something isn't quite off. I do feel like you've been patient. I do see an energy of being patient, but this is an energy of reflecting on how something's been going. This is a person who's in control. And it's often someone who's on and off, you know, and that's how they stay in control. And it's often someone who puts on the brakes if you try to take any kind of control. This person has a controlling nature. They're slow. They're focused more on money, other things. I think this is someone who, yeah, see, it's an energy of lack and negativity. So this is, I mean, it could be someone here who, if you've been ghosted by someone or ignored, but I feel like it's just this feeling of being left out. Being left out here. This is someone who does this. This is a form of control. Let's have a look at the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. See, someone who ignores someone, rejects them, or it just leaves them out, being left out, feeling left out. Yeah, this is someone trying to stay in control. They want to be in control. You have to take your power back. Yeah, this is taking back your power, getting out and socializing here. This is somebody who I feel, I don't know if this person's juggling somebody else, or why something is on and off, or they ignore you or just out and out reject you because they're trying to stay in control. They want to have things their way. I do see other people here too, but this is probably just yourself, I'm hoping, putting on the brakes, getting out there. See, reflecting on this. But I think you've been dealing with this. I mean, this is someone who just leaves somebody out. It's a feeling of being left out, feeling lonely. Yeah, it's about being open, putting yourself out there, being open to other options. Because I think you got someone who's, I mean, it's just not good enough. This isn't good enough. You're being treated like you're not good enough. You're not, you need to raise your expectations with this too. I think you need to put your foot down here. I feel like I say you already know something is off. It doesn't feel right. It's off. I feel like you've been patient. But this is someone who's leaving you out. You're feeling left out, like you're not good enough. I have a funny feeling this is someone who's, I don't know if they're involved with other people or not. It almost feels like they might be. Have a look at the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is about protecting yourself, but it's also this person. See, they're protecting their money too, but it's also this person refusing to budge and give in. You need to refuse and budge. You need to protect yourself. You need to stop giving to this person. You need to stop being so open and available. It's basically you got to kind of take back your power by saying no. It's not good enough. It's not good enough what this person's doing. They're not treating you good enough. You know, you need to take back your power and refuse to budge and give in. You need to stop being so open and available. And that's what I feel. They've got you right where they want you. Let's have a look at the Fool. I think you're figuring it out though. Yeah. See, it's not fair. This is someone who's not being fair. And I do think this is, I mean, it's an energy of, there's a lack of harmony between two people. This isn't harmony. It's not balance when it's on and off, or they have the power. And I do think some of you have been procrastinating about putting yourself out there, because I think you're being treated like you're not good enough. You're constantly being, I feel like this feeling of being left behind all the time, left out. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's about expecting. So this is why this has been coming out in the cards. And I do feel like there's hope here. Like, I do feel like you've been patient, you've been feeling hopeful. But this is where you need to expect better. It's about your own expectations. See, this is where you need to release this energy of this, because it's not fair. This isn't right. Someone who constantly leaves you out. It's like you're being left out. I think you need to stop being available. I feel like you're just available patiently. You know, you're just being patient. You're feeling like there's hope that you're going to get what you expect. But I don't think you're going to get what you expect from this person. In fact, I feel like there's going to be disappointment. You need to know your worth and value. And you can say that, but you have to act it, because this is someone who takes back their power by stop being available, by getting yourself out there and being open to other people. And don't budge and give in. Sorry, I'm busy, you know. That's what I feel here. Because I do think something is very off here. It's a lack of harmony. This is someone who has their own best interest at heart here. They don't have your best interest at heart. This person knows what you want. They know what you're expecting. They know that you're hopeful. They do not have your best interest at heart. They have their best interest at heart. Yeah, you deserve better. You need to have expectations. You need to raise that bar higher. And it's funny because it usually is like, lower the bar, your standards just a little bit, but not in this situation. Because this is a new energy that's coming in. It's about expecting commitment, expecting them to come in right and to treat you right and to be fair. Not expecting on and off and to be left behind. It's almost like I feel like you can kind of see it coming here, because I feel like you're just open. You're available to this person. You're giving them all your power. I feel there's something better out there. It's about getting out and being social, being open to other opportunities. That's how you take your power back. You've given this person your power. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, see, getting off this roller coaster. It's an emotional roller coaster where you're expecting, you have these high expectations, and then there's disappointment. It doesn't turn out the way you expect. Something is off. It's not right. It's telling you to take a step back and look at this. Raise the bar higher by letting this person know what you deserve and what you expect. Okay? Let them feel how you feel. Leave them out in the cold, because they're the one with the lack, okay? They're the one with the lack. They lack harmony, they lack fairness, equality, and they lack respect for you, because they don't have your best interest at heart. You have to do what's right for you. It's telling you it's time to release this energy. It's time to get off this emotional roller coaster, to get yourself out there. And I do see good luck, fortune, things turning out better. Yeah, this is just, things just haven't been going in your favor with this person. That's why you have to push the stop button, because where it stops, no one knows, right? With this situation, with this person. And I think some of you have been procrastinating this. It's time to take action, to take back your power. They've taken your power. Yeah, you deserve commitment, but you're not getting it, are you? You were expecting some sort of commitment. You've been patient. You deserve better. They're not holding you in high enough regard. They're not holding you in high regard enough to give you this. To me, I feel what I see is someone who's convenient. You're making it too easy for this person. You're not making yourself unattainable, where they have to may have to make a commitment. This is someone who isn't. See, you're expecting some kind of commitment. You're thinking this person's going to be fair. So it's an energy of fool me once, twice, how many times has this happened, where this person, they want you to take all the risks, right? They want you to be the one to take the risk, to just sit and be patient. I don't see this person committing. I just don't. I feel like this is, you're expecting it, you deserve it, but you're not getting it because they have your power. You keep giving this person your power every time you let them in. Let's have a look at the wheel. Yeah, it's telling you, there's contemplate. See, it's telling you to go within and look for clues to see. What are you seeing? What are you seeing with this person? See, they want you to take all this risk. This is a risk. Russian roulette, right? It's like roulette. It's a risk. They don't want to take a risk. They don't want to go down this path. They're more worried about their money. I think this person's treating you like you're not good enough. Like, it's telling you to look at this, where you think this is going to go, what you're expecting. So you've been expecting a commitment after all this patience. You've been tempering your passions, tempering your emotions, trying to remain calm, and this is what you're getting. Yeah, it's all about going down a different path. They're not, this person, you're doing all the compromising. You're the one compromising. You're compromising your future. You're compromising, it's about having someone to be with, to do things with, to spend time with. I just feel, like I say, it's a 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. They're keeping you stuck. They don't want to commit. You're expecting commitment. You've bent over backwards to please them. You've sacrificed. You've been patient. You're the one doing all the compromise. You need to look at it. Spirit's telling you to go within and look at this. This path that you're on with this person, where's it going? Right back where it started, with you feeling disappointed, not getting what you expect. And you know something isn't right. You know it's not fair. Let's have a look. You love this person. Yeah, it's telling you to see the bigger picture, to get yourself out there. I think if you get yourself out there, you're going to connect with someone, but you need to raise the bar higher. You should expect commitment after a period of time. You shouldn't settle. I feel like you're settling. And this is where the part of you that doesn't want to settle. This is where you have to stand up and take back your power. You need to pull the rug out from under this person. Stop making yourself available. And it's being a bit of you're being a pleaser without realizing it. They should be pleasing you. They should be giving you what you expect, what you deserve. They should be holding you in high regard, but they're not. I think this person's playing you for a fool. And I know, I can see you're no fool. And that's why I feel like you've just been procrastinating, where you need to take back that power, put on the brakes, slam the brakes on good and hard here. Yeah, this, like I say, look at cup half empty, feeling sad. I feel like there's this sadness and you're keeping it in. This is internal here. Should I or shouldn't I, Should I get out there? Should I make myself open? Absolutely you should. It's right here. Get yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Take back your power. Don't be available when this person reaches out. Let this person feel this. Ghost them. Ignore them. Make them feel left out. That's what they're doing to you, right? This is how you're going to have to take back your power. It's just leave them there. This person lacks. Like, I feel they lack. They're slow. They're dragging their feet. They don't have they have their best interest at heart, not yours. Yeah. Yeah. This person's not being always honest. There's some deception, mind games, manipulation. This is someone playing games with you here. Manipulating. I do think you're starting to feel a bit defeated here, but you need to defeat that beast. Defeat the beast. Take back your power. Yeah, this person, I'm going to tell you, they are definitely, I do think you're getting frustrated too, but like I say, I feel this person's deceptive here. I don't think this is, it's not fair. They're not treating you right. It all depends on how long you've been. If you've been with this person and they're just not committing, see, they want you to compromise. See, they manipulate. I think this person's a master manipulator. I'm just getting that vibe from this person, but it's them feeling defeat. Don't let this person defeat you. Don't let them defeat you, okay? Because that's what this is. This is why the Queen of Wands is here. This is the warrior. This is the person who puts their foot down, talk to the hand. Next. Over. It's over. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Changing your focus, getting out. I think you got better things to come here. I feel like it's just somebody who just doesn't. They need to feel defeat. Don't let them defeat you, because I feel they are defeating you. I feel this person's defeating you. Yeah, they're just not committing. I don't even know if this is something, for some of you, it's on and off, on and off. I don't know if they're seeing other people or if they're faithful or even loyal. But I feel like you're compromising and you're being faithful to this person. But even if they're not with other people, they're not being faithful and loyal to you. They're not making a commitment. But you're committed, and you're committed to them, and you're taking all the risks. Yeah, it's either keeping you single. You're committed to them, but you're still single. You're still by yourself. You're still alone. This person doesn't, it's a lack of respect. It's a lack of, it's just, ugh, the Star. Yeah. I don't know if this is someone who's been planning and preparing something down the road a long time from now. See, that's how they're keeping you controlled and in this situation. There's something they're planning way down the road, but it's actually really negative because it's a long time and it's not a commitment. It's something here that's a long time down the road. But the point is, it's a manipulation tactic to keep you right where they want you. This person's a manipulator. They like to play little games here too. Mind games. This is going to start affecting your mental health. I'm telling you, you really have to take back your power. When you take back your power, it actually empowers you. Okay? Yeah, it's about releasing this. This situation's not serving you. Yeah, this person knows exactly. This is their strategy. They're manipulating you. They're strategizing. They know. They just want to be single, but they know they're keeping you single. They know. They have their own best interest at heart. They're not being respectful. You deserve commitment. You deserve, or at least somebody who's faithful and loyal. See, a commitment isn't always marriage. It's about committing. If you're dating or courting, right? That it's just the two of you, but it's actually someone who doesn't leave you out. See, I feel like you're constantly being left out. They drag their feet. It's like, I don't even know if you see this person very much. But you're waiting, like you're making yourself available. It's telling you to make yourself available to other people. This person's very good at manipulating. Very, very good at it. They're a master manipulator. They strategize on how they're going to stay single. See, they're trying to keep you. They don't want you to get out there, but they don't want to commit. See, they just want to be single. They want their cake and eat it too, is what I feel. They're keeping you stuck, and they know it too. This isn't by accident. They're doing it on purpose. You deserve better. You should expect. See, they know what's expected of them. They know what's expected. They know what you're hoping for, why you're being patient, why you're cooperating and compromising, why you're making yourself available. But it's like you're acting like the wife, but you're not the wife. They're not giving it to you. So it's disrespect. They know what's expected and they won't give it to you. Yeah. See, this is someone who treats you like an option. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is someone who has other options. I wouldn't say for everybody, but I see that, seeking other options and opportunities. This is someone who, if they were fair, honest, and had integrity, and they were actually loyal to you and actually truly cared, they'd set you free and tell you, go seek other options, and then they would leave you alone, but they won't. because they want to keep you right where they want you. Yeah. It's telling you to take a pause and look at things. I think this is someone checking other people out too. I really think this is somebody who treats you like you're not good enough. You deserve, it's saying you deserve better. And they know you do too. You deserve better. You deserve so much better. And I do think you can have that if you seek out other options. I have a feeling this is someone already seeking out other options here. It's almost like they know that you're going to probably put yourself out there. I would. It's telling you, put yourself out there. I see you having good luck. I see you having offers and opportunities coming your way. Yeah, this person's not stepping up to the plate. You can't rely on them. See, they're not reliable. Yeah, you can't rely on this person. They know it too. Yeah, they're just like, anyway, I don't want to make anybody bummed out, but those of you who, some of you are actually putting yourself out there, taking your power pack and making yourself unavailable. Talk to the hand. Next. That's what it's telling you to do. Because if you keep letting them in because you're not finding your own strength, you're stronger than you know, but you have to stop being available. You're being left out. And it's like you're being left behind. And this is why. And they know it too. They know it. They know exactly. This person knows exactly what they're doing. And they know why. Because you're available. It's easy. They don't want to have to go out and find somebody else, right? To get what they want. I don't even think this person's all that emotional here. They're more... Yeah, they're cheap too. They haven't even reciprocated that yet, have they? Feelings, emotions. Yeah, this is a little test. See, this is someone who, it's a little bit of a test here. See, this is someone they're testing your limits is what they're doing. They're testing to see how much they can get away with. But you've got to know something feels off. I don't even think this person's sure you're their actual type or not. I don't know what it is with this person. I don't get this person, but they are someone who plays mind games. Yeah. This is somebody who just doesn't want to commit. Maybe they just got a lot of baggage. A lot of baggage. But it's like they're holding on to it though. It's almost like, I don't know. I'm going to look at this positive. What's going to happen if you get yourself out there? I do see options. I do see people checking you out too. They probably see people looking at you and checking you out too. If you're ever out and about with this person, and that's another thing too. Yeah. I think you got another person. I think there's another person around you. I just pick up that vibe. I don't know. Someone's checking you out here. Yeah, someone here is checking you out. No, not yet. Yeah, this is that energy. See, it's telling you to reflect on how this is all played out, what's happened. It's time to go down another path. One last look over your shoulder. Yeah, you got another person wanting to take you out. There it is. Oop, there's two here. Boy, these don't want to come apart yet. See, it's about someone new. You deserve better. You need to raise the bar. You need to raise your standards higher. I do. I think this is someone taking advantage of you physically. It's like they want all the benefits. But for yourself, it's an energy of taking that risk to leave this person behind. I think this is somebody here who, literally, I do see someone new coming in. If you take a leap of faith and get out there, see, to connect with somebody who actually wants love, high vibration. This person's actually very low vibration. They're actually very low vibration, very, very negative energy this person has internal. But they're putting you in that energy. Because every time you're open to this person and they do this, they take a little piece of you, right? Yeah. If this is a friends with benefit situation, this is someone just taking advantage of you. They know they are. Yeah, see, this is where you know something is off. It's time to walk away and seek something new. If this person had any morals or integrity, they would be telling you, they would literally cut you out, walk away, and not reach out again for your benefit. Because, and they know you deserve it. They know what's expected. They know what's expected of them. They just don't want to do it. They might even walk away from you to try to get you, to keep you there. See, they have your power. You've given them your power. And I do think you're going to take it back. Yeah. See, then you walk away and then they miss you, right? This missing, or you miss them. No, been there, done that. See, this has been there, done that. You're out of here. I feel like some of you know you need to get out there. I think you need to give it a chance. Like, take that risk, take that leap of faith, and get yourself out there and date someone else. Look at, I see it happening. Because I said, what's going to come? Yeah. See, this person just doesn't want to put in the work. See, they don't want to put in the effort. They want you to be the one to be available to them. See, they aren't putting in the effort. See, that's the whole thing of you should be expecting this. And you shouldn't be lowering your standards to let somebody put you in that position. And this is what's happened in society. I think this is what's been happening. And I'm seeing a shift in energy. And I think that's why I'm seeing the sun come. Things are being exposed. There's clarity. And there's this clarity coming, I feel, to people who are put into these positions where you should expect commitment. You should expect somebody to put in effort and to provide. If you're the feminine, they should provide. They should be more generous with their time, their energy. They should be putting more effort in to make you stay. But you shouldn't stay with someone who's like that. So it's telling you to look at this from a different perspective, to seek out other options. This person treats you like an option. You're just an option to this person in their work day, their week, whatever it may be. But I think I do think this person's someone who generally speaks truth. But they're also very good at playing mind games as well. So they have a way of, I don't know if it's a spin of words or what it is that they do. It's the way they communicate. It's always something about their perspective of things. I don't really feel like you're both on the same page when it comes to the reality. It's telling you to look at the reality of the situation with the star. See, it's about being real, seeing the real situation. Yeah. Take care. I wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.